All right, welcome back. And today we're going to talk about why multifamily. I mean, it's a simple topic, right? Why multifamily? Why not single family? Why not storage units? Why not mobile home parks? All great investment strategies. But why we love multifamily? There's many different capacities. There's so many ways that you and your investors can win with multifamily because it gives you so many different opportunities to succeed. There's cash flow, there's tax advantages, there's forced appreciation, there's depreciation, there's just natural appreciation, there's tax benefits. So those are a number of different components that can happen in the property. So you're not just aligned from if it's a flip, it's either going to have no income coming in or you're going to sell for a profit. If it's a wholesale, well, you have to just have a one-time fee here that you're going to make on turning the property. Well, with multifamily, there's so many different opportunities where you can fulfill a need, and that need for us is fulfilling a need for better workforce housing for a large segment of the population here in America that needs great housing. So we find properties that are not being maximized, whether it's on the property side or the management side, and we see how can we improve them? How can we make them a better place to live? And by being able to use syndication, we're able to buy a larger asset. And that syndication process is where we're pulling funds basically from our friends and from our family, where we're able to come together to buy a larger property so we can all benefit from the economies of scale. And how that looks is that when you're treating multifamily as a business, well, now you can look at it from a point of anything you're doing to improve your top line, your income, and reduce your bottom line or stabilize your bottom line, your expenses. Now to that, ultimately, your final bottom line, I should have probably said that differently, your net operating income has now going up. And as your net operating income improves, your property or your business is ultimately worth more because it's able to produce more income for you and for your investors. So ultimately here, we're looking at these properties. Can we improve this from the income side? Can we improve this from the expense side? I've told this story before, but we actually had an opportunity to now on our first acquisition, a 94 unit apartment building. We went in there, changed all the toilets on the property out from just the old, whatever it is, 3.8 gallon toilets to low flush toilets, change out faucets and shower heads to aerators. That saved us over 30% on our water bill, which was excessive. That 30% savings in the water bill, if you use that and you see, okay, great, I cut the water bill down by $25,000. Well, that cut down on $25,000 goes to our bottom line. Well, that savings of $25,000 being added to our bottom line, the property was valued at a 7.5 cap. If you take that 7.5 cap, and I don't remember it was exactly $25,000. So just roll with the idea here is that when we do that at a 7.5 cap, the value of the building actually went up over $300,000. Now tell me, in your house, in your flip, in your wholesale, have you ever changed a toilet and got back $300,000? So you look at that from a point when you're improving the building, you're improving the operations. It's like any business out there, and you can look at it from a business mindset. But doing that across a large apartment building, you're able to get the scalability of the asset with you. So when you scale the size of what you're doing to the process to improve the process, it now scales the opportunity for you to make a greater return. You're also able to give investors so many different opportunities where they could meet something that they may be missing out on. Maybe they're able to invest in the apartment building because they're looking for diversification in their portfolio. Maybe they're very heavy in stocks and bonds. They're looking to build on that with apartment buildings. They also have the opportunity to have an asset-backed investment. Maybe this is an opportunity for them to take advantage of some of the tax benefits that apartments provide. Or you're doing a cost segregation study where the financial engineering of the property allows for depreciation to be pushed forward, and they're able to get depreciation built into some of their write-offs for some of their other passive investments out there. So it now gives the opportunity for the investors to have multiple streams that they can also benefit from this property. So that's some of the ways just from the property side. But then we also look at the element here of there's a massive need for this housing in America. There's a massive need and deficiency for this housing to happen here in America, where we can all benefit from being able to offer large apartment buildings to a community and make it better. They're not building any C-class assets these days. Everything is generated towards an A-class asset, which generally price out the largest segment of America. So see how you can help yourself, help others by buying large multifamily, and why this should be important to you. All right. Let's see how today can be better. Let's do this.